当たってますマニューが。
なんで私はダメなんだよ。先生も入れろよ。
先生なんてこんな幸せなことないです。
So we just finished watching episode 12 of 2.5 Dimensional Seduction. Whereas other anime would be ending at this point, we are just at the halfway point for 2.5 Dimensional Seduction. And unlike other anime that are ending, I think this anime has an opportunity and it has a task of ensuring that halfway through, going into the fall season where it's continuing, that it needs to really engage and grab the viewer even more to say, hey, all those new anime that are around the corner, don't go watching them. And if you do, make sure you keep watching us. Has it done that? You need to be the discernment. You need to decide that for yourself. For me, I'm 50-50 on it. What I will say is episode 12 did encompass and bring me back into what I love about the show, but then it also ended on what I don't like about this show. So let me talk about episode 12, okay? Here's the things that happened. First off, Mayura-san, the teacher, Milky senpai. We found out that she's 22. I love that. She's only, 5 years older than Ririsa and senpai and stuff. Well, Ririsa's 16. I think he's 17. Whatever, okay? So we go through and we have her talk to the principal about approving the cosplay stuff. The principal is very cautious at making this stuff known due to the fact that he doesn't want basically for them to get bullied. He doesn't want people to judge them. As you can imagine, cosplay, it's very known in Japan, but it can also be, not always accepted in wide circles. So I think the principal did a really cool thing. Also, student council was on board for them as well, too, kind of in tandem with the principal as well. And also in protection mode, and they kind of put up some barriers like, hey, you guys are good. You got your teacher, you have your members, you guys are all clear. Here's some stipulations. Get rid of your doujinshi manga stuff, basically your H-tai stuff that you guys have here. Clean it up. Make sure you guys aren't doing any R-rated or immature stuff, as you guys move forward. He said, yeah, that's good. We found out student council may have some interest in manga, otaku stuff, as well as maybe cosplay. So maybe she'll come into the void of cosplay later on. Cute moments between Ririsa, cute moments between Mayura and Okamura. For some reason, the teacher's really interested if Okamura would be interested in her. Again, they don't have, because she's so young and she's a brand new teacher, they don't have, and I think that's probably where most teachers probably find themselves getting in trouble when it comes to students, but there's not that much of an age gap between them. But so she was really interested if he would be interested in her, if that came to play. Really cute stuff, really cute scenes. Mikuri's back into the fray once again too. They remember that she's actually a character that exists in this anime. We find out that Ririsa ranked above the top 5 cosplayers somehow, some way, I guess. There's a whole thing that got set up. So a lot of stuff happened this episode that I thought was really good. So by and large, I think that where this anime succeeds the most is at school, showcasing its characters, showcasing Ririsa, showcasing Okamura, showcasing Mayura, showcasing Mikuri, their relationship between each other, them getting prepared to do cosplay stuff, talking about it, being otakus. I really love seeing all that. Now, where it ended on, and also I'm sick, so apologies. Where it ended on was somebody, I don't know who, but somebody who has a vendetta against Ririsa for whatever reason, that has a vendetta against this brand new nobody cosplayer, who has gone to like one event. They have it out for her, and they're probably going to focus on that being like another thing where Ririsa breaks down and is like, is cosplaying even for me? Or something like that. I think that's where the show does the worst. I think, when it put all its eggs in the cosplay basket, but then tries to make it full of cosplay and drama, I think that's where the show fails. It's just not interesting. It's boring. They spend too much time on it. The show lives and thrives off of the relationships, the unique characters, the school setting with the cosplay, Like, I think that's where the show thrives. So I think 90% of this episode was exactly what I want from this show, and it brought me back. But then that last little bit at the end of the episode where they're trying to drum up more drama and stuff, like, it's just not needed. Just make it light and airy and fluffy and about cosplay and these kids just having fun doing it. I don't think we really need that drama and stuff. Like, give us a dab or two of romance between Ririsa and Okamura, between Mikuri and Okamura, between Mayura and Okamura. Give us a little dab or two about, you know, romance, maybe a little pushing the boundaries there. But then all the drama and stuff that just probably doesn't actually happen, let's just not go down that path. Unfortunately, I can't control it. It is what it is, and the author wants to do what they want to do, and we're going to go down that path regardless if I want to or not. I just think that that really pulls down my enjoyment from the anime. And these last 3 or 4 episodes, like Marissa breaking down of suddenly not wanting to do cosplay, and her and back and forth and mental arguments where when people are just, and they're having like these full dialogues in their head. Like, I just don't enjoy that. So yeah, 2.5 Dimensional Seduction episode 12. Is there enough here to continue it into the fall season, or do we hit pause and just catch up at the end? I don't know. That's going to be between, you know, me and myself. That's going to be between you and yourself. For me, if these videos keep doing, you know, decent numbers, you know, a couple hundred views, you know, I'll keep with it. But at the end of the day, there might be more better things that people will be more interested in the fall versus me continue to cover this anime. But I'll for sure be back next week. As we get closer to the first fall anime launching, I'll kind of make that decision after I get past week 1 of the fall. But ultimately, this, you know, it takes up a lot of time, and, you know, not just watching it and stuff, but if there's not enough here to keep us, we could always just end up watching it down the line, just binge it over a couple of days in the weekend or something. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about all that in the comments down below, as well as this episode, and I'll see you guys next week for episode 13. Peace.